Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And it's been a little while since I played Watcher. So I'm going to play some Watcher today. And we'll see what kind of run we get going. Choose a rare card for some HP. Isn't a bad option. It's certainly better than these two. I mean, choose a card isn't bad. It ups your rare chance for your first card reward. So you actually have a chance of seeing a rare card on first floor. But it's pretty underwhelming as far as starts go. And this is a pretty interesting path up the middle here through the Burning Elite. If anybody can take 3 elites, Watcher certainly can. And there's a couple fires there. Shop after the first elite. Or we could take the shop and the fire before the first elite if we go to the left. I think I am going to take the rare card. So let's see what we get. And I guess Judgment's okay. Not something I use a lot. It's pretty good early on when enemies have less than 30 HP naturally. Sure, let's take a Judgment. It's going to be a weird run already. I like it. The question is, when do I want my shop and fire? I think later is probably better. Let's see what we get here. Turn 1 Judgment is not the most helpful thing in the world. And this draw is horrible because I definitely don't want to go into Wrath, right? I think I'm going to, though. Just because all our attacks are coming, and hopefully we get Vigilance to exit if we can't win. Yeah, this is the problem with Judgment, though, is it does literally nothing if their HP is over 30. Pretty rough. But thanks to this miracle, we can kill. So we're good. Get a fire potion. And I like Prostrate. Bowling Bash is okay. Who's our boss? Nirvana's not a bad power, but I think I'm going to take Prostrate here. That's going to give us incentive to remove defense even more than we already had. And judging off that first card reward, I'm going to keep taking combats here. Okay, so I think I'm going to spend the miracle here. Attack you twice, block once, and attack this one. So now his HP is under 30, so all we do is draw Judgment and win. All we do is draw Judgment and win. Cool. Consider yourself judged, slime. And I definitely need an attack here, so I'm going to take this follow-up. Refunds energy on itself. It's not a bad thing to have. Let's see here. I can full block with Prostrate Vigilance, which is cool. And now I follow up. Do I kill with Eruption? I don't think I do. Plus, we can afford to play a little passively here with the Judgment in the deck. So I'm just going to wait, redraw Judgment, and it's going to end the fight for us. I don't like any of these cards. No. I guess Evaluate's okay. We already added 1 block, though. It's shaping up to be an interesting run, which is always nice. I think I just Vigilant Strike here. Let Judgment take care of the slime for us, hopefully. It did not. Let's see. I guess I can follow up for free, though. Put that there, because we're going to try to use Judgment on the slime next turn. And I just full block. It's a weird, weird defensive Watcher deck we have going here so far. That's not the worst thing in the world. Watcher is a tricky one to play, too. It's why I'd like to play Watcher more, is because I want to get better at Watcher. It's It's my weakest character. Meditate's a great card. Yeah, give me Meditate. And again, the lack of strong attacks continues. Just kind of troubling. Makes me really glad I took all these combats. These are going to be the card rewards we're going to get. And I would like very much to get more combats. Give me more chance to actually get some decent cards here. I could Meditate here to enter Calm. I think I just want to strike though. Get this guy in range of Judgment, which we do not draw, but that's okay because we can block. And we judge the thief for his crimes, trying to steal our gold from us. Yeah, these are not the cards you want to see, honestly. This is pretty rough. I guess I'll take an Indignation since we already have another way into Calm. And Vulnerable is really strong on Watcher, although it doesn't affect Judgment at all. Alright, this is going to be a weird fight with what we have going. I definitely just play Prostrate and wait here, I think. Ideally, we can start this fight in Wrath. I was hoping that we were going to get Wrath this turn so we could put the Vuln down with Indignation. But I think we can Meditate Indignation next turn. So I'm going to enter Wrath here. And wait. Wait one more turn. Yeah, so what we do is we do Eruption, follow up, and then do I Miracle to strike? I think I probably do. Miracle, strike, Meditate. I guess Meditate Prostrate here. Yeah. This is the problem with Judgment, is it doesn't do a lot of the time. But I can full block. Let's see. So we're drawing Indignation next turn. So I think what I do here is I Meditate Eruption. So I'm going to strike, follow up, defend, Meditate Eruption. And we should be able to kill pretty quickly here. We use Eruption, Indignation. Yeah. Now we just draw basically anything and win. Cool. And we get a Mummy hand. It's going to incentivize taking powers. And here's a good power. Nirvana's back. And against these options, I guess I'm going to take Nirvana. Why wouldn't I? I just got incentivized to do so, and they give us another Nirvana. It's pretty sad. I don't think I want two of them. I don't want another Indignation either. And it stinks to miss out on Toxic Egg. It's always sad to see that go. Because if something gets offered to you in a shop, then you can't. It won't get offered to you anywhere else. So this is my only chance to get these. And I'm not going to get them. I guess. Nah, that's not good. I mean, it could be good. I think I just remove a Defend here. And buy a Wallop. Because Wallop is pretty good. And we need some attacks. And Wallop's a nice one that is actually attack and defense. So, do I upgrade the Judgment? 10 more HP is pretty cool. Make that threshold easier to hit. Since it's like basically the only offense we have going right now, I think I am going to upgrade this Judgment. It's definitely going to fall off later in the game, but... Oh, we get White Beast statue. Okay, that's good. Now we can use potions a lot more liberally. Nirvana. I guess there's no reason not to Indignation here. Hopefully with whatever draw we get, we can kill both of these next turn. Or at least we can block a bunch with Wallop. So let's see. We play Prostrate, obviously. Wallop is going to block 10 if I kill this one. So that's almost a full block. Then I can meditate. Doesn't really matter what I meditate, honestly. I just want to be not in wrath, so we don't take any damage. And where's judgment? Hiding on me. Guess we can kill this thing the regular way, just by hitting it, though. And a second meditate. They kind of don't work so well together. I think I'm going to take this battle hymn, since we have the mummy hand, and we need attacks, and this is going to give us a smite every turn. So yeah, take that. It's nice to have an attack that retains too. Oh, cool. We get the free wall up. That's awesome. This is still a tough fight though. But I guess as long as we get everything under 40, we're good, right? Still 40 or less. So I'm going to attack you there, prostrate here, and attack this one twice. So we could kill either of them with judgment next turn. If we draw it. Which we did not. Lovely. I'm going to use a potion here. Although, if my distilled chaos hits judgment, I'm going to be really sad. Unless it, if it lands on the middle one. Oh, but what I can do, okay. Let's, this is kind of a risky play. I think I'm going to strike the middle one twice and then use Distilled Chaos. And then we'll make our decisions from there. Okay, Judgment hit the one in the front, that's fine. Choose a card to put into my hand. How about Judgment? Oh, that's bad. So it hit Meditate, which is why that happened. But it's also not the end of the world, because we get to full block again. And I don't think I want to be in Wrath. So I'll just strike here. Okay. So we almost get to full block with Vigilance. Just take one more. And I guess I'm just going to Miracle here. If we draw one strike, we kill with Smite next turn. Oh, we just automatically kill with Smite. Because we get another one. And we get a Fairy. So that's pretty awesome. And we get Omniscience. Yeah. Omniscience is great. So is Cut Through Fate. Maybe Cut Through Fate is like the proper thing to take here. But I want Omniscience. Because it's so much fun. So many crazy things you can do with it. And I'm going to upgrade that Omniscience, I think. Make it easier to play. So we don't have to just like save our Miracle for that. And now we'll see what happens with the Gremlin Knob here. All good things, I'm sure. Let's see. I think I Miracle here, and then just Eruption, Strike, Strike. Yeah. So now, if we draw Judgment, we can kill with the Fire Potion. And we did. Cool. In fact, we don't even need the Fire Potion. So I'm going to hold on to it. Because maybe we won't get as good of a potion. I'll take Explosive over Dex, so. An Empty Fist seems like a nice thing to have. Yeah, give me an Empty Fist here. This is a really bizarre deck we have going. I want to upgrade Wallop, probably. I'm going to take an event here. I don't want to add any more cards. Well, I'm not going to take an event here. So Omniscience is good now because I can dupe my powers. So I guess let's do that. Let's Omniscience the Battle Hymn here. So now we have two of them, and then Nirvana's going to make something else 0 cost. Now I can Miracle. Let's see. It's really tempting to try to use Judgment on the Cultist, but I think that's overkill. I'm just going to save the 5 HP. And then we will maybe use Judgment on him next time we see it. And I think I just kill here with Eruption Smite, yeah? Yeah. Easy. Gambler's Brew. Maybe better than Explosive Potion. Certainly for our next fight. I don't think I want any of these. Sash Whip's okay, but not the best thing in the world. Definitely wants to be upgraded, and I don't want to upgrade it right now. I want to upgrade Wallop, I think. Maybe Meditate, maybe Eruption. Let's see. Yeah, upgrade Wallop, I guess. Okay. Get Nirvana in play. I guess I just play all these, don't I? Ooh, Indignation. I don't want to be in Wrath next turn, though. That sounds like a bad thing, because we don't want that 4x6 to be doubled. What I am going to do is I'm going to Omniscience the Battle Hymn again. That worked well last time. Give us some pretty strong attacks to use. And unfortunately it didn't hit Vigilance, but that's okay. I can just, we're going to take some damage. I'm going to Meditate the Prostrate. See if maybe we can get into Divinity here. Although it's hard with only one copy. Let's see. This will full block in Wrath. So let's do that. Eruption, follow up, Wallop. Obviously play this. And I think just play one of the Smites since we're getting 2 every turn. In fact, maybe Miracle and play them both. Yeah, let's do that. It's a lot of damage. Okay. Take a lot of damage here. Because I'm stuck in Wrath. I think we're going to be alright, though. Just play Smite, Smite, Defend. Maybe I even just attack. Try to get this thing dead. I'm going to defend, though. Take a tiny bit less damage. Okay, so now I get, I can Meditate the Judgment, and that's going to kill next turn. And that'll only be 6 once I Meditate. So yeah, just Smite, Smite. Guess I could even Empty Fist if I wanted to. I'm just going to Meditate the Judgment and win. Alright. And a Bottled Miracle. Could be kind of useful. None of these potions are really that bad. I guess I'll take it over the Gambler's Brew. And we get a Conjure Blade. Or Alpha. Actually, Establishment has an interesting combo with Battle Hymn. Because if we hold the Smites for a turn, they're going to be 0 cost. Let's try that out. Plus, I mean, more powers is, you know, with the Mummy hand, playing powers is good. Good lord. Is this a Snecko deck? We've got the Wallop and the Omniscience. Runic Dome is scary. We don't have much block at all. And it's especially scary on Watcher. I guess maybe we could get away with Fusion Hammer. It's gonna stink not to be able to upgrade the Meditate. And the Eruption. Having 2-cost Eruption for the whole time is gonna be rough. But I guess if we take Snecko Eye, we don't care that it's a 2-cost Eruption. I'm gonna take Snecko Eye here. We'll see what happens. I might be sad that I did. We do have the backup miracles to maybe bail us out of something. I definitely want to go to this early shop. I like the shop, fire, elite, and then what? Not the greatest path after that. But what are the other paths? Yeah. It was kind of a rough act layout. I'm going to take these early events. Go to that shop, see what happens. So. We also have the mummy hand helping out with energy, which is going to be nice. What isn't nice is drawing judgment turn 1 here. Doesn't help anybody with anything. I think I can afford to take a little bit of damage to be in wrath. So I'm going to do that. It's only 3. And it's going to get the fight over with faster. And this guy doesn't attack turn 2. And where's our omniscience? Hiding on the bottom. It's not where we want to see it. I guess wall up, follow up, strike, battle him, nirvana. And then I can meditate. I can just meditate judgment, can't I? Let's just do that. And win instantly. Flex potion is probably better than fire potion. Yeah, I'll take that. And we get an upgraded nirvana. We don't really have any scry at this point, so if taking another one of those seems kind of stupid. I think instead I want to actually have scry, so give me the third eye. Inner peace is good too, but I want scry. I want my power to actually do something. And we get a transform. I guess transform or defend. See what we get. Mental fortress. Okay, we're getting all the powers this run. This is kind of weird. But that's a really good power. So, I'm happy about it. It's definitely going to block for us more than the defend would have. And I think I want to play that mental fortress. So I think what I'm going to do here... Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Forgot that judgment ignores block. And we get a second fairy. That's ridiculous. I don't need a second fairy. I will take a worship, though. Yeah. That's going to get us into divinity pretty quickly. I like that a lot. And we get a second shop. Which is not great. We do get a second prostrate here. That's pretty great. And apotheosis is maybe pretty awesome here. Make me wish I took that fusion hammer. Can I afford apotheosis and prostrate? I think I can. Yeah, easily. Let's do that. And now obviously I'm not going to that shop. And we don't even care about apotheosis being upgraded because of the Snecko Eye. That upgrade does literally nothing for us. Let's see. So I can get more energy back, although it's just 2. I mean, no reason not to play the 0-cost worship. It also upgrades my miracles, which is nice. The apotheosis does. So that's pretty cool. But is that going to help me right now? Even if I use it, I can't play both of these. So I guess I just prostrate here. Take a little bit of damage. Okay. Obviously, we play all of these. We go divinity too, which is awesome. Means Wallop is going to block everything we need it to. And he's not healing this turn. We're probably going to draw judgment next turn, although I guess there's a chance we don't, huh? Oh wait, but I have third eye I can play. So we do draw judgment next turn. So I'm going to leave this just the way it is. In fact, I don't think Omniscience is going to do anything for us this fight. So I just discard that, keep the rest. Yeah, because then I can meditate judgment next turn. Cool. So now I actually strike here and just defend for the fun of it. So now we're going to judgment you. And then we're going to I guess we just indignation, smite, and win. I don't think I want an ancient potion. Although it could be a powerful combo with flex potion for a fight. And we do have an elite coming up. Actually, yeah, give me that. And study. We're just getting every single power offered to us. It's kind of funny. I don't think I want insights in this deck. No, because they're going to be awkward with Snecko Eye. So skip that power. Yeah, and let's take an upgrade before. What am I upgrading here? Probably the Mental Fortress. Or the Meditate. Even with Apotheosis, there's still value to upgrading powers. Just so you don't have to like wait for the Apotheosis to get drawn, and you can always play the more powerful version of the power, the upgraded version of it. And we have a fairy, and our health's okay. Yeah, I think I am going to upgrade that Mental Fortress. Because this is a really good power, and we do have stance change stuff in our deck. So it's going to block a lot for us. We get Apotheosis turn 1. And what is everything else 0 cost here? No, the Empty Fist isn't. I think I can make this work though. But how do I do it? So I need to play Empty Fist and Strike to make the Battle Hymn guaranteed hit Apotheosis. But I have the energy to do that, right? So what we do is we Eruption, Strike, Empty Fist. Battle Hymn hits Apotheosis. And then I can defend and worship. There's no reason not to. And we draw Judgment, which is not going to help us in this fight anyway. Take 4. Get 1 wound added. Okay, now I can Omniscience the power there, the Mental Fortress. So let's do that for sure. Play Establishment first, though. See what that hits. And it hit the Omniscience. Cool. So, Mental Fortress. It's going to make everything 0 cost. The only thing is I don't think I want to be in Wrath here. Because that's going to be a lot of damage. Guess it's going to be a lot of damage no matter what though, huh? Maybe I'm trying to decide if I should use both those potions right now. I think I probably should. Probably should have done it last turn, but I had forgotten that I was going to do that. But I want this fight over. And I didn't want to take double. Although I would have blocked a little bit more, I guess, but I think this is fine. Yeah, so we blocked up 16 just from stance changing there. Which is pretty cool. And we beat Book of Stabbing. And we get a Kunai. Okay. That's going to help our defense. And the trend of getting all the powers continues. Master Reality works with Smite. So Master Reality means that all the Battle Hymns are going to give us upgraded Smites. Which is pretty wild. I'm going to take it. Why not? It'd also work with that Foreign Influence that we saw. But obviously I can't take both cards. Okay. This is good. this Omniscience, I'm going to use it again on Mental Fortress. Because that means that the Meditate's going to block quite a bit for us. And just play everything, yeah. And that's 0 cost, cool. So what I can actually do is I can meditate the Worship and we'll get guaranteed divinity next turn. So let's take that. And we full block. Who cares about snake plants? I know I don't. So, Worship puts us in divinity. Then I just need to strike twice. I can even afford to play Apotheosis. Yeah, only need to strike once and then Judgment. Cool. And we get a Blessing of the Forge, not the best potion. We get a second Worship though. Good lord. Yeah, give me that. Now I don't even want Wrath in my deck. We're just going to do Divinity. Calipers? I feel like Calipers has potential here. With the Mental Fortress that we can double. Yeah. And I want some events now. See if we can get some cool events here. With so little money, I'm going to pass on the potions. Our potions are fine. Okay. This can be a tricky fight. See what Establishment hits. It hits Vigilance. That's cool. That means I can Vigilance, then Eruption, and then Meditate. I'm going to need the Miracle to do so, though. But I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Oh, and I can't quite Judgment, though. That's a shame. Well, I guess I could just Wallop then. Wallop's going to full block. I was kind of hoping to Meditate here, but that's okay. We missed Mental Fortress. That's a little sad. I guess I could have used that Forge Pot to Miracle. Maybe that's what I should have done. Let's see. Obviously, we play Battle Hymn first. I had Apotheosis. That's cool. Now I think I Omniscience the... Omniscience Worship gets us instant divinity now, too. I didn't even think of that. That's crazy. That might be the thing to do here if we actually had attacks in our hand. Which we do not currently. But I can Empty Fist and Omniscience. I think the thing I do here is I Omniscience the Indignation. Yeah, let's do that. Get that Vuln down for a long time, and then I'm going to Miracle Empty Fist. Follow up on you. And I get to play Nirvana anyway. Unless Third Eye, because well, why wouldn't I? Don't want that. And now I can Worship next turn. How does that work though? I have the power in play, so I think this is going to be 2 cost next turn. I'm curious. I guess I could just play it now though, couldn't I? Yeah, let's just play it now. Yeah, because now I'm in Divinity. Just from playing the other one. And we just Smite. Kill you. This is awesome. I haven't had a consistent Divinity deck like this in a while. Or maybe even ever. I don't think I want a second Meditate. It is good. I don't think so. I think one's fine. And let's take this Elite. Ooh. Well, that's sad. I'd really rather not lose this HP, but we do have a fairy. Maybe I'm going to wish I took that second fairy. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I definitely want those next turn. I guess we're mostly full blocking this, huh? Oh, and Apotheosis rolled free. Gotta love that. So, yeah, I guess I need to hit you again. Just want to get everybody below 40 here. We did get to full block turn 1, though, so that's pretty cool. And, guess we see what Battle Hymn hits. Hit Indignation, okay. It's the best way to do this. I think I'm going to need my energy potion here. Because I do want to Eruption. I guess you. And then Indignation after that. Yeah, let's do that. Make everybody weak. And I want the energy potion so I can play Wallop. Kill this guy. Okay, and we get Judgment. Which is a little sad. It's okay though. Let's see. Guess I Master Reality here. Was hoping it would hit the defend. It didn't. But I can't even Miracle to play the defend. I think I'm just gonna Worship here and use my block potion. Okay, 0 cost Omniscience, and we can use it on Mental Fortress. That's pretty dope. Let's do that. And now we can go Divinity with the Worship. And just kill things. Easily. Divinity's so strong. And we get the Shuriken and a Cultist Potion. That's pretty crazy. And a Scrawl. Give me Scrawl all day long. Scrawl's awesome. And I guess I could remove something at a shop. Do I even want to, though? I think I'm going to save my money. Try to get a better shop next act. Oh, no. This guy's going to try to confuse me. Whatever will I do? I'm going to, again, Omniscience the Mental Fortress. Getting 12 block just for changing stances is kind of crazy. Oh, great. Now I can Eruption, then Indignation. Play this and this. Guaranteed makes Empty Fist free. So I don't even get stuck in Wrath. And now we can Third Eye. Yeah, I guess we can draw those. That's good. Okay. Didn't roll the costs I wanted to see. Should be alright though. Let's see. That does 24. We're already full blocking, which I didn't even realize. Kinda want to play Establishment. Yeah, let's do that. And the Worship does decrease, even with Snecko Eye. Okay, that's good to know. That still doesn't put me into Divinity, though. Which is unfortunate. But I think okay. Yeah, we full block with Wallop, so we're fine. So much thinking in these Watcher runs. I don't like it at all. I guess I can just Judgment now, yeah? Cool. And get another potion, obviously. And a second Mental Fortress. Okay, this is going to make using Omniscience on it really, like, a lot more consistent. And I think I probably... Oh, no, wait. The Scrawl upgrade does nothing because of Snecko Eye. So I'm glad I didn't upgrade that. I guess I just rest here, yeah? We don't really need any more upgrades. We have the Apotheosis. Yeah, let's stay safe. Stay nice and healthy. Take a little sleepy nap. And I think maybe the thing to do here is to use the Cultist Potion in this fight. Because we do want to kill this guy sooner rather than later. I guess Miracle Scrawl. Miracle, battle him, establishment. Then Scrawl. Maybe even Eruption Strike first and then Scrawl. The thing is though, I want to draw Omniscience ideally when I can use it on one of these mental fortresses. So if I draw too much, I might kind of screw myself. But I think that's still the thing I do. And we didn't draw Omniscience anyway. Okay, so we get Apotheosis now. Oh, and there's Omniscience. Perfect. Play Omniscience on the mental fortress. That's going to keep us alive for a long time. And it hit Worship, which means Worship's free. An Indignation to strip a little artifact. Not that it's going to matter that much. And then I think I just probably want to meditate something here. Meditate Worship's going to give me Divinity, right? Yeah, let's do that. And I can meditate 2 things now. So I guess the 0-cost strikes are good. And Worship. Yeah, so playing this Worship is going to full block for us. Or mostly block for us, I guess. Not completely full block. But it is going to let me kill these minions pretty easily. So let's do that. Yeah. I gotta remember that I have the Gremlin Horn too. That's a useful thing to have. So, let's see. I guess just kill you. Then Master Reality. Hit Third Eye, that's cool. There's our other Mental Fortress coming. We're already full blocking. I guess get Nirvana out of the deck. And I guess I can just do damage there. Because we... Divinity ends next turn anyway. Okay. So, Mental Fortress. Maybe follow up first, actually. Yeah. Then Mental Fortress. And then I'm going to... Worship? Play the 2-cost Worship, though. And then just strike, strike, prostrate, and Third Eye. I don't want any of these. I want attacks next turn. Because we're going Divinity again. Yeah. So, here's our Worship. Strike. Wall up to block. As if we even needed to. Win the fight. Dex Potion's pretty cool. Vault's awesome. Yeah, and we don't even care if it's upgraded. Give me a Vault. Would have been nice to see a second Omniscience there, but you can't have everything. And now this is an interesting choice. We only have 2 ways into Calm, so I don't think it's Violet Lotus here. We kind of want to rest, actually. And the Miracles from Holy Water get upgraded with the Apotheosis. So I think this is actually Holy Water over Coffee Dripper. Yeah, I'm going to take that. It's also nice that you don't have to use the energy. You can save it for a more important turn. Like a turn when we're in Divinity. So, let's see where our elites are. Looks like we get 3 at most. That late shop on the right is kind of tempting, but then we only get 2 elites. I think I'm going to start here on the left, and then we'll decide. We might want to veer over to the right. We might not. Okay. Definitely play Omniscience here. On the Mental Fortress, like always. Just so much block you get from that. And then I think it's probably worth... I'll obviously we play the 0-cost defense. I'm thinking if I want to play Indignation here. Because we're going to full block with that 0-cost wall up. More or less. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to Miracle to play Establishment. And I guess since this is 0-cost, I'll play that too. Cool. Okay, there's our Apotheosis. Not sure what the right way to do this is. I guess if I strike follow up, that gives me an energy back, yeah. Give me 2 energy back. Play the 0-cost power, play Apotheosis, play the other power. The only thing that stinks here is being stuck in Wrath, which we are not because I can enter Divinity. It's a little bit of a waste there, but it did save us block, so I think it was worth it. And I'm just going to play Mental Fortress here too, and not play this Eruption, because I don't want to be in Wrath right now. A little bit ashamed to waste Divinity like that, but it's better than taking damage. Now I think I just pretty much play everything in my hand here, right? Yeah. Play all of this. And then I'm going to Miracle to Scrawl. Get Worship for 0. And we get Worship for 3, which is going to refund energy. So that means that I can strike... Strike here. And Eruption and then Vault, I think. Or just draw. Now I can Prostrate and Vault. Let's do that. Yeah, and win automatically. We get a Duplication Potion. That's really strong. We can use that on a on Omniscience or on the power, so we don't have to Omniscience it. And give me this 3rd eye plus, because I want Scry. And I want block. This is pretty rough first turn. Little bit sad. Guess we get both 3rd eyes though, and Omniscience is coming, so that's good. So yeah, let all these stay. And then I guess Prostrate, 3rd eye. That's actually all fine. Yeah, because I might want to do a little stance dance action. And this is still taking a little bit. Let's use this Dex Potion and full block here. Kind of weird to spend 2 of the Miracles doing that, but I don't want to take damage if I don't have to. And look at this, 0-cost Omniscience, being a bro. Love to see it. So, we're going to do that on Mental Fortress. Then we Indignation into Wrath. Then I can play Nirvana. I was hoping it would hit the strike, but it didn't. That's fine. And now I meditate. What? Probably Wallop just for safety. Just to make sure we definitely have an attack in our hand. Okay, cool. We're good. Guess Wallop you. No, wait, Worship. Yeah, Worship. Then Wallop you. Then we'll just play everything. Strike here, yeah. Then I play the Miracle and Scrawl and Judgment. Um, you know, maybe this flurry of blows wouldn't be that bad with the stance changing that we're doing, but with Sneckai, it kind of is. And do I want another copy of Worship? Maybe. We've seen how powerful Divinity is. And then I can like Omniscience one if I want to and still have 2 copies. Yeah, give me this. That's kind of dope. Let's see what this shop's all about. Don't want another Battle Hymn. I think I just want to remove here. Probably remove a Strike. No, keep removing Defense. Because we're blocking with Mental Fortress more than anything. And yeah, this is kind of a rough shop. Maybe buy Toolbox here. Extra card turn 1. I don't think we need it though. So, let's keep going. See what the jerkworms have to say. Well, obviously, play Apotheosis since it's free, and Master Reality since it's free. Can I kill one of these? I think, yeah, 9. I can kill the middle one with just Strike Judgment. So let's do that. Then I'm going to play all these miracles since we got Scrawl. Going to Omniscience, like I usually do, Mental Fortress. And then we're going to Eruption, Follow Up, Prostrate. Draw 10 cards with Scrawl. Which is crazy that that card lets you do that. You won't hear me complaining though. And then I could go Divinity if I want to. Why wouldn't I want to? Cool. And I don't want a Smoke Bomb. I do want to Cut Through Fate, yes. I've been waiting to see one of those. I skipped one earlier that I probably shouldn't have. And, this is actually really scary normality with the extra draw. And that shop is way too late. So I'm just going to fight a boss here, like a smart person. Let's see. Nirvana. I guess Mental Fortress here. And probably Vault. Yeah, it's Vault. God, these are some rough draws. I think I just Worship here. So that was just technically our first turn though. So now I can Worship again. Then play Apotheosis, I guess. No reason not to use his Fear Potion since we have another potion coming. And I guess I Miracle here. Yeah, that draw's fine. And going to Calm. Hopefully we can take their 220 HP slimes here. Hopefully. Seems like maybe we can't take care of them. Not without the Miracle. So let's Miracle, Empty Fist, Follow Up, and then just play the powers. Play all the powers. Third Eye doesn't do anything since there's nothing in our draw pile. It's a shame I can't hit Omniscience, anything with Omniscience either, but that's okay. Basically just the Smite wins it for us, yeah. In fact, I'm just going to Judgment, because why not? And we get money anyway, look at this. Cool. I actually don't think I need another Prostrate with the Sneckai. It's not that great. And I don't want Crescendo either. So let's fight an elite. I guess Mental Fortress. Play Battle Hymn first, see what it hits. Hit Prostrate. Yeah, play Mental Fortress. And I'm not going to Eruption this turn. Definitely not. Because we can't really do damage next turn, which means I don't want these attacks at all. Yeah, this could be a rough fight if we don't get Divinity on the right turn. Yeah, and of course he's doing 45. Love it when you do that. Wallet blocks for 1 here. Just pretty sad. And Scrawl is 2 cost, which is also pretty sad. Can't even really skill. Oh, we get Vault though. Okay. Vault, I need you to bail me out right now. Please do that. I don't know if this we could consider this being bailed out. No, I'd say definitely not. This is horrible. I can't block at all now, can I? And Divinity does nothing right now. Yeah, this is just horrible. I guess what I can do though is I can play Worship and then meditate Worship for next turn. So hopefully we get to kill next turn. This is a lot of damage to take though. Give me that one. Pretty sad. What can I Omni? No attacks in the drop pile, of course. I was hoping to kill with an Omniscience here. I guess I Omni Mental Fortress. So we need block so desperately. Alright. It's gonna be a scary turn. At least we get some block this time. We actually full block just with the power. And I can hold this. Yeah, this has retain. Cool, cool, cool. So, just play Third Eye, I guess. Discard all the defense. And wait and kill next turn. Tough fight. Took a lot of damage. We get Singing Bowl. It's just kind of late. I think maybe... No, I think that Fear Potion's better than a Skill Potion. Pressure points is hilarious. Give me HP. And this makes me really, really glad that I didn't take the Coffee Dripper, because now I can rest. Stay alive. Okay, Omniscience turn 1. Like it's supposed to be. Which is pretty great. And we even get the other one too, which is awesome. Vigilance blocks 30 for us. And I guess meditate the prostrate. I guess. Although honestly 18. I could go Wrath right now and then meditate again. But what is that doing for us? I guess that's allowing me to meditate the indignation. Maybe that's kind of a cool thing to do. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Indignation. Meditate indignation. Just because there were no other better options to meditate. Now we probably want, let's see, I can go Divinity. Seems a little early for that though. I can go Wrath and get it back out of it with Empty Fist. Or I can just Vault, because this turn is kind of stinky. Let's Empty Fist. Battle him. And then I think Worship Vault. Now let's Third Eye to see what's coming. Okay, that's fine. I think I actually don't mind that strike being there, since we're going to be in Divinity next turn. And next turn isn't really next turn. Next turn is right now. So... Apotheosis first, I guess. It's going to refund energy with the miracles, which maybe I didn't even need to do. But I think Scrawl in Divinity is going to be a good thing to have. Yeah, Cut Through Fate, you. And we want to strike. Yeah, strike this one. Then we Judgment here. And Wallop here. I don't think I want an Energy Potion. Or any of these cards. And it sucks that we have to miss the Fossilized Helix. But I do need the Sapphire Key. I think we could probably take another Elite from here. We'll see though. We'll see how this fight goes. By no means is this fight free. That's pretty cool. We get Divinity next turn. Like to see that. And I get the full block here. Play Judgment for fun. I'm judging him. Cool. Yeah, look at this. I can have Divinity and a half right now if I want it. Is that even a thing I want though? Doesn't do anything for us really. Even with the Smite, that won't kill, right? It's a rough turn. Apotheosis. Master Reality. Play the Worships. Because why not? Smite you. And I guess just play all of this. Take a bunch of damage though. Okay. So I think I definitely want to vault here, right? So I'll just strike, smite, vault. Omniscience being on the bottom isn't very cool. What are you doing to me, bro? I thought we were friends. Guess I'll play Miracle to Mental Fortress here. And that lets me get Establishment down and Prostrate. It's the wrong turn for it though. It's Third Eye. I guess I will be able to use Omniscience here, won't I? And it's going to be on the whole deck. So that's pretty cool. So that means you just ditch this. And Eruption should be enough, I think. Cool. So, play our Miracles. Play Eruption. Actually, I could even go Divine. Let's do that. That's even better. And we wall up here. And I don't even need to Omniscience. We just win. I think I like Vuln over Flex Potion. So we don't have anything to save it. And Talk to the Hand. Yeah. Finally a Talk to the Hand. That's a really good Omniscience target. And I think I probably want to take an Elite right now. I think we can handle him. There's Repto, which is always scary. We do get Talk to the Hand turn 1, which is nice. In fact, we get a lot of power. We get a lot of stuff turn 1. Look at this turn. I got a free Vault and a free Scrawl. Definitely play Talk to the Hand there. I think it's fine to strike here. Play all the Miracles and then Scrawl. Gives us Apotheosis, which is awesome. And then Then what? We have establishment in hand, so these worships are going to be 1 cost next turn. So that means divinity is guaranteed next turn. And next turn is right now since I have vault. So I guess just kill one of the daggers. And I can even go in vigilance right now. Go in calm. That's awesome. And yeah, let's just vault. Why wouldn't I? Ooh, now there's some fancy stuff I can do. Play the battle hymn and see what it hits. Okay. I was hoping I could do eruption, indignation. Oh wait, I think I can because I'm in calm. Cool, let's do that then. So, eruption here, indignation, and then we do wall up on you. Don't even care about these daggers at this point. Follow up. I guess I'll follow up here for the energy back. And then we get omniscience. And is there something? Again, though, no attacks for me to target with it. Just a little sad. But I'm still going to go divine. Get rid of all of that. And then I can... We win with judgment next turn. Actually, we win this turn because I don't know how to do math. Teardrop Locket. Start each combat in calm. That's pretty awesome. That's going to be really useful. And we already have a bunch of miracles, so I'm going to pass on that miracle potion. And we get fasting. Good lord. Fasting is crazy. Since we already have the scaling from the Shuriken and Kunai, I think I valued the energy more than I value the stats from fasting. So I'm just going to take health here. And Madness is not something you want with Snecko Eye, so I guess we'll lose the HP. I'm going to recall. We'll rest probably after this shop, unless there's like a tasty waffle or something, which there isn't. There's a membership card, and we have a lot of money and a bag of preparation. Those are awesome. And yeah, I guess probably remove my last defend. Yeah, because I keep running into the problem where I don't have enough attacks in my deck, so I'm not going to remove any of these strikes. I'll just leave them where they are. And maybe I even want an extra empty fist because of that. Because of said problem. It is another way out of Wrath, too. Yeah, give me another empty fist, and I think I want this discovery. This discovery is really cool. Maybe Spirit Shield? Yeah, give me Spirit Shield too, because that's a really good block card with Snecko Eye. And now I'm going to rest. And we'll see how we do against Time Eater. Not the greatest turn 1 in the world. I can Third Eye. Okay, we get Omniscience though, that's huge. So now I think I just vault, yeah. Let's, I could actually empty fist. I don't think I want to do that, though. I think what I want to do is I just battle him and then Miracle Vault. Got to remember that there's the Time Eater limits the number of cards we can play, which can be kind of annoying. Now here's a question. Do I Omniscience talk to the hand, or... I think it's Mental Fortress still, because we don't have anything that like is a good synergy with Talk to the Hand, and Time Eater clears debuffs halfway through the fight, so that is going to be trouble. I guess just play all these powers. Third Eye. That's good. And I guess Smite. Yeah, I don't even have to waste a miracle. Just Smite, Judgment. Take some damage. But we got pretty much all our powers in play here. We're going to get Apotheosis down right now. Spirit Shield blocks for a ton. And then, let's see. I think I want to play a worship here. So let's cut through fate first. Okay, and we draw another worship, which is cool. I am going to play the 2-cost one here because we don't have establishment in play yet. And establishment is going to get one of these down to 0. I actually got both of them down to 0. I guess all we're playing is 2 smites. But I think that's fine. Need to start getting damage in. And I can play the other worship. So we can go divine next turn too. I'm not going to scroll here for 3. I think what I do instead is I meditate one of the worships. No, meditate Spirit Shield. And Wallop, I think. Or maybe even Vigilance. No, give me the 0-cost Third Eye and Spirit Shield. It's going to be a lot of block this turn. And we're going to need it. And I only get to play 2 cards. So, Spirit Shield full blocks, right? Yeah, it does. And I'm going to play Master Reality. Because it's going to reduce the cost of everything that we retain. Which is a powerful effect. Okay. Worship is going to go Divine. And that means that I can block with Wallop, play Smite, I guess there's no reason not to play it for 0, right? And then we do Strike, Eruption, and then Empty Fist. Pretty good turn. Okay. Definitely need to play 4 cards here. Discovery is 2 cards, so that's good. Oh, Brilliance is crazy strong here. That's awesome. It's a shame I don't have Divinity in my hand right now. Because this would just kill. Oh, I guess it wouldn't quite kill, would it? But Judgment would. But then I can only play 3 more cards this turn, which I absolutely should do. So I guess just Strike, Brilliance. Oh, I'm going to Vigilance over Judgment. Cool. That works really well. He's going to heal, which we knew was happening. It's not a big deal. And now I can worship. Do a lot of damage. And I can even worship again. And I think I'll Miracle to Meditate the worship. And I guess a 0-cost strike. Yeah, I'm gonna get to kill Time Eater with Judgment. That's pretty cool. Can't say I've ever done that before. The Time Eater has been judged. So I think we have a decent enough block plan that Act 4 is not going to be horrible. You never know, though. It's always hard, pretty much no matter what. I guess I get to upgrade something. We could make Establishment innate, right? Yeah. Maybe that's a good thing to do. Make sure those retaining cards decrease in cost all the time. Master Reality, that does nothing. Or maybe we want Battle Him innate, and I think I would rather have Establishment innate. Let's do that. And, oh my god, okay. Good lord. This is a crazy shop. Deviform, Tantrum, Ragnarok. Ragnarok's amazing. Bottle Lightning means we could bottle Apotheosis. Or Omniscience. We could make a second Omniscience with the Dolly's Mirror. Wow. The shop is preposterous. I don't even know what the right play is. Can I afford... I can't afford, unfortunately, Dolly's Mirror and Bottle Lightning. Because if I could, what I would do is I would bottle one of the omnisciences and then make a second one. Ragnarok's really, really good with Snecko Eye and with Talk to the Hand. But how is it not second Omniscience, right? Even if I don't get to bottle one, it has to be take a second Omniscience. So that's what I'm going to do first of all. And then I could still buy Ragnarok, or I could buy Deviform. Which maybe Deviform's a little bit overkill here. It is fun. It's going to let us play a lot of cards. Huh. That's a tough call between Deviform and Ragnarok. I'm definitely buying one of these. I'm not sure which one is better. I think because I need attacks, it's maybe Ragnarok. And Ragnarok is going to block so much with Talk to the Hand. And I think we're okay on energy with all the miracles we have. So yeah, give me Ragnarok. And then, do I want a speed potion? Probably not. Could theoretically be better than the vulnerable potion, but I don't think it is. In fact, I'm probably going to use that vulnerable potion in this fight. And look, we got Apotheosis for free anyway. Or for turn 1 anyway. So bottling that wasn't even the right move. I definitely play this. Because it's going to give us energy from our miracles. And I'm probably going to play all these miracles right now. Let's see what Mental Fortress hits. Okay. My Ragnarok being 1 cost is so sad. I think I just play all of this, yeah. This is Miracle and Scrawl right here. Okay. A little sad that we don't get the Talk to the Hand down. Unless I want to use a potion to get Talk to the Hand down. Maybe that's a good move. Might not be too. Let's see what Third Eye has to say about our deck. Okay, so we get Vault next turn. I definitely want that. I'm already full blocking. I can get a little more energy with Empty Fist. Let's see what Master Reality hits. Okay, hit Worship. That's pretty cool. So now we're going to have guaranteed Divinity next turn. With that 1 cost Worship in hand. So maybe I don't even want to Empty Fist. I don't think we need Talk to the Hand in this fight. I'm just going to play it right here. Okay. So we get Divinity. Do we want it right now, though, with no attacks in hand? I don't think we do. Although I could do Divinity twice in a row. I could do a Divinity right now with Prostrate. But it's not going to do anything for us. So I think what I actually do is I Vault right here. And then we can go Divinity next turn, hopefully with some attacks in our hand. Bottom decking both of the Omniscience is always sad, too. What am I going to do? Omni, Discovery, Strike. Seems a little underwhelming. Definitely going Divine. Maybe I Eruption, Indignation, then go Divine. Yeah, let's do that. So, Eruption, Indignation, Divinity. Then I cut through Fate here. Yeah, give me the Strike. Follow up. That almost kills. I got Omniscience. Mental Fortress is going to make stuff free. Yeah, let's Omniscience Mental Fortress. Cool. I can Omniscience Discovery, which is kind of hilarious. Let's see. We're going to full block as long as we kill the spear, because that's going to turn us around. So let's just do that. And Omniscience Discovery, I guess why not? Yeah, cool. Talk to the hand. And Deviform, good lord. I guess I'm going to hold this worship since it's 0 cost. We can always play it next turn if we need to. I can almost use Judgment here. I can use Judgment here. Cool. Let's do Judgment. Don't want those. Give me Ragnarok. Even at 2 cost, I don't care. Don't need it though. I can just smite Judgment. Yeah, healing. Cool. Second scrawl. Sure. I think the dexterity is actually maybe more valuable to me than the vulnerable for 3 turns. Could be wrong about that, but let's find out. Just gonna use it right off the bat here. And we don't... Ooh, we do get Talk to the Hand turn 1 though. That's pretty cool. That's maybe a good thing to use the duplication potion on. So that's gonna be a lot of block. Every time we hit him, we get 6 block back. Let's, obviously we use the Dex Potion. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna Wallop. Dupe Pot the Talk to the Hand. Which gives us a little Dex too. And then I'm going to Miracle and Vault. Oop. I'm going to Strike, and then I'm going to Vault. Actually, let's play these powers, too. It's going to be... Oh, wait, no, I can get energy back from Empty Fist. Cool, cool, cool. And I'm going to be sad if I play Establishment and it hits Eruption instead of Vault. I think I'm actually just going to play the Miracles here because it's worth having both of these. And I guess I should have done that second because I just wasted the Miracles, but that's okay. Now I can Omniscience and hit Mental Fortress and what? I really wish that other Mental Fortress wasn't in my hand right now. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe I just use one of the Omnisciences and save the other one? That seems like crazy person talk, though. What possible reason is there for me to do that? I guess I could double Nirvana. Play Vigilance here for the block. Omniscience. And then hit Mental Fortress and double Master Reality doesn't really do anything. I could just use it to get the Apotheosis in play, maybe. It's a waste of doubling, because obviously double Apotheosis doesn't do anything. Now, double Nirvana. We're not scrying a ton, but it's more than 0. I had to play this Apotheosis anyway. And then let's see what Discovery has in it. Another Vault. Okay. We're just going to keep taking turns. So that means play this Worship because it doesn't retain. And then play these for the block. And then Vault again. So now we have a 0-cost Worship in hand. We can go Divine this turn. We have a 0-cost Cut Through Fate. That's huge. Let's Spirit Shield first. Then we Worship. Cut Through Fate. I guess I want Apotheosis here. Can't use Indignation. Definitely don't want that. Yeah, let's get the Apotheosis in play. There's always next turn for Master Reality. Get the little extra mantra there. And I guess strike, third eye, meditate. Or smite, strike, then meditate. And what do I meditate? Probably Spirit Shield. Yeah, meditate, Spirit Shield, and the 0 cost worship. Alright, that was all technically our first turn. Which is pretty crazy. And now worship is going to take me divine again? Not quite. Oh no, I do have 2 of them. Okay. I think that's worth doing with the scroll in hand. So Spirit Shield first. Just make sure we're definitely full blocking here. Which we are. And we go divine. It gives a bunch of energy. Play the slimed. Play the Master Reality, even though it costs 3. I still want it played. I'm going to smite and then scroll. And this gives us prostrate. Okay, so now we're 1 worship away from divinity again, which is pretty cool. And I guess I empty fist here. Yeah, I guess I just empty fist here. Just do the damage. This is feeling like potential perfect heart fight, which I don't think I've ever done on Watcher before. Definitely vigilance first. And we just strike, third eye. Yeah, that's good. I can actually afford to end in Wrath here, which is pretty weird. Let's do that. Although I do have Calipers, so maybe that's a stupid thing to do. It's just tempting because Indignation coming next turn could end this fight even faster than it's already ending. We're gonna take 120 if we do that, which means I only get to save like 20 something block. Although I do get a little bit more. I get 6 more from playing the Eruption and then the Smite afterwards. It's gonna be another 6. I think I would rather just prostrate and smite here. Keep us safe. Try to do this perfect if we can. Obviously play Spirit Shield every time you see it. Because it's just so much block that we get to retain. I could go Divine right now. But would I rather just hold? Let's do Indignation first. Then Wallop. And then we won't be stuck in Wrath because we can worship next turn for less energy. It's going to put us into Divinity. Don't even need the worship. I can just prostrate. Let's Indignation here. Strip the artifact at least. Then prostrate. Then we go Smite, Strike, Strike, Meditate the... what exactly? Meditate the Prostrate and Indignation, I guess. I definitely have never had a deck where I had 3 worships. Seems kind of crazy, but can't say it's bad. It's definitely doing what we want it to. Be nice if I could get into Wrath to use this. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. And we just have, like, I can go Divinity twice this turn if I want to. Which is absolutely preposterous. Let's do it once for sure. Yeah, give me Ragnarok and Divinity. There's some damage. And Smite just wins it. Cool. Perfect heart fight as Watcher. That was a fun run. This is very strange. I don't think I've ever done 3 worships. I don't think I've ever done all those powers, certainly. Usually you don't want a bunch of powers on Watcher. It was a long run just because, God, I had to think so hard because I've never played this way before. But I like that a lot. So, with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.